everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be here to talk about instant manifestation. I am talking about instant manifestation with you today, and also my personal success story as instant manifestation. And I also want to touch a little bit on self-love and what self-love has to do with instant manifestation. So are you ready for this? If you know anything about parallel realities, newsflash, there is no instant manifestation. There is no instant manifestation. There is no delayed manifestation. There is only manifestation that every manifestation is instant. Every single manifestation is instant. Okay, so if you had questions or even a little bit of obsession with instant manifestation, now you can drop it for your own good. All right, so what happened was I was manifesting this guy for about some months at that point. I can't remember how many because this was years ago. And I was out on the street. It was one of those mystical moments. It was so funny. It was fun as well. Whenever I think about it, yep, that was this instant manifestation as I tapped into another version of me. So here the story goes. I was out on the street fixing my phone because I was so obsessed with manifesting him and chasing energies. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? He's gonna call me. He's gonna just all these panicky thoughts and chasing energy and just a strong attachment toward that person. Actually at that point I just had very low self-esteem, at least in this love category, in this relationship category. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling myself like that. Yeah, it all comes down to I wasn't really giving myself any validations like that, right? So anyways, I was out on the street walking and I was wearing this jacket. I had one shoulder down. So I was like, oh, just one thought came in. What would the guy say if he sees me wearing a jacket like this, right? Just one thought. And right after that, it was almost like a voice, but I would say precisely it was energy speaking. Look up, and the fourth car is his car. And mind you, that was a very busy traffic ahead of me. I was on the sidewalk. So out of curiosity, I looked up and I started counting 1, 2, 3, 4. There he was in his car. So I didn't see that guy anywhere for months at that point. And one thought without much resistance, at least at that time I felt like without. Now looking back also, I really didn't have any resistance toward that thought. I was just simply thinking, oh, what would he say, when he sees me like with one shoulder down like this. There he was, bam, in his car, and of course he put over, and that was another story. So if you wonder what happened in between me and that guy, the answer is we ended up not being together. Although I manifested him coming back into my life multiple times, and I also manifested him being away and being ignoring me multiple times. And so yeah, that was the end of this instant manifestation. At that point, I just tapped into a person, actually a self-concept, this person who has him around, who has him next to her. So that was simple as that. And yeah, so I tapped into that parallel reality, you could say. Just manifested him on the spot, literally on the spot, right? That's how I also asked him, because I was really curious, and I asked him, I said, did you know to look out this way because it's such a busy road, like you'll be focusing on driving? And you know what he said? He said, no, I didn't know. Of course I wouldn't, but I just saw somebody like standing there. Somebody was, and I wanted to look that way. I just wanted to look that way. And he's quite tall, so he had to, lower his shoulders and lower his head to be looking out the window like that. So that is what happened. It was just so funny, right? When you tap into that energy, you tap into that state of being, your manifestation is just there, bam. It's just there, that was that was the instant manifestation, quote unquote. So now, what has self-love have to do with manifestation, instant manifestation? Anyways, like, what is going on with you and SP right in this moment? Is not like, once I have self-love, SP is gonna come back. Once I'm healed, SP is gonna come back. There is some truth to these statements. However, if we look into these truths too deep, right, that just, we hold this as an excuse. Because I don't have enough self-love, that's why she can't come back into my life. Or, because I haven't healed 100%, that's why they can't come back. Okay, so right now, if you have any resistance toward life in general, toward yourself, you just look into the mirror, you're not happy with what you see, and you're not in peace with what you see, right? So there is some serious resistance there. So we need to digest and reduce the resistance toward ourselves and our life in general. So we have this, I call it just in general healthy ground, healthy soil to actually start planting seed, a successful relationship with a specific person, an amazing career path, and whatever you want on your list, right? So self-love, I didn't have much self-love, as I mentioned. I didn't have much self-esteem, as I mentioned, back then. However, it didn't stop me from manifesting that guy back into my life, just bam, like that, right? It didn't. However, to sustainably, to keep this manifestation going in a very healthy way, self-love is a must. Self-love is just like, it's non-negotiable. Of course, that is from my point of view, that is completely my opinion. Along my life journey, it just like anything, if I didn't feel like I was deserving of it, fully deserving of it, or just deserving of it to some extent, I couldn't just sustain that situation. However beautiful and amazing at the time, it was short and it was fleeting. So I don't want you guys to experience short relationships with SP, or just fleeting moments of happiness, but without being able to sustain it, without being able to have it as this long-term committed relationship with SP. So I would promote self-love, self-care routine until the end of the day. So yes, if you ask me, Rina, do I need self-love to manifest a specific person back? The answer is no, you do not need self-love to manifest a specific person back. But I changed my question, Rina. Do I need self-love to sustain this long-term healthy relationship, partnership, marriage with specific person, yes, and yes. You do need self-love. You do need self-respect. You do need self-adoration and self-recognition and pouring into yourself, just seeing yourself as, this is actually my practice. I feel I wake up every single day, the sun has risen, and the sun has risen to nourish me, and the flowers have bloomed just for me, and the wind is dancing for me. At least that's how I feel. Of course, there are, millions and billions of people out in this world, but when it comes to nature, I feel like nature is providing, nature is focusing all this abundance toward Rina. That is how I see myself. That is how I love myself and how I hold myself so close to my heart. There is no any other way. I am the real deal. That's just how I feel, right? So I would love for you to have this level or way better than how I feel about myself. It's just amazing. It's so come back home energy that you feel so incredibly grounded. There is nothing you can do, and everything is here for you to tap in, tap out, to experience. SP, of course they want you. Of course they love you. Of course they want to be with you. That is why you're even asking. They're here because I manifested them, and they're not here because I manifested them. So no matter how many times, as long as I pour love into myself, I can manifest them into my life for good, and we are committed to each other. So that is easy. That is not a far reach. You deserve this. So start seeing yourself this way. Start seeing living in the end of your wish fulfilled. You are more than deserving of everything, everyone, right? This is not just hyping you up for the sake of hyping you up. I don't actually do motivational stuff because I believe it takes commitment to actually see results. It's a practice. So be committed to this practice. Be committed to living in the end. Be that person right in the present moment. Be that girl. Be that man who has their person in their life already. So you can be happy now. You can feel lovey-dovey now. You can feel so nourished. You feel they pour love into your life. Their presence is so precious. Feel into this. It's heavenly. It is. And allow yourself. Accept this heavenly feeling is here for you to tap in. You deserve this. And I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. I will be back. Bye, guys.